LA Knight is one of the most over WWE stars right now, and he did that with WWE barely doing anything. Well, if you don't count that time he had a crush on some models. Yeah! Everyone was like, why is LA Knight not at WrestleMania? You can clearly hear the crowd reaction, but we thought whatever, he's talented, Triple H probably sees the vision, we'll wait, he's getting a push after WrestleMania. No, he barely appeared on WWE television. And well, it's probably about to get worse. Yeah! People, at this point, I shouldn't even say that he deserves a push. He earned a push. Yeah! Just goes to show you that even if you have the entire arena chanting your name, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to be rewarded for that. I'm gonna tell you why he looks so sad in a minute. Yeah! I'll also talk about WWE music, CM Punk, Medusa going after Trish Stratus. Welcome back to Greatness of Wrestling. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to yet another episode of Greatness of Wrestling. We got some very interesting news. Let's get right into it. Yeah! Okay, so let's try to be as optimistic as possible right here, but it's not looking good. So everybody loves LA Knight, right? He's probably getting the biggest crowd reaction every week on SmackDown, well, at least when he's booked. But for whatever reason, WWE ain't pushing him. We heard rumors that Triple H likes the dude, WWE value him, he's not complaining, but why can't we see that appreciation on television? After WrestleMania, everybody was ready for that LA Knight push. Well, we just got a backstage segment on YouTube where we got the Street Profits backstage. LA Knight interrupts, and LA Knight was being sarcastic. Wow, you're just going to talk about all the tag teams instead of competing. Ain't that special? Then Montez Ford with possibly the worst line in professional wrestling.
It's Mr. Well, let me talk to you.
What was that? Why? Why? And they basically said that LA Knight should mind his own business. LA Knight says, I could beat you with anyone, any tag team partner. He points at the first person he sees, and it was Boogs. Me and Boogs, next week on SmackDown, are going to beat ya. And obviously I'm probably overreacting, but during that segment, LA Knight did not look very thrilled. You know, nothing against Boogs, but they're in very different situations. Boogs is not really that over right now, right? LA Knight is in a completely different situation. He earned a push. And there are obviously two scenarios. In this match, LA Knight might possibly turn on Boogs, and that's it. We're getting that push. Awesome. Put a smile on your face. Or this is going to be a legitimate tag team, and I have a fear that WWE, because of LA Knight's age, are going to use him as an enhancement talent like Dolph Ziggler and Mustafa Ali. Yeah, he's going to get some W's from time to time, but for the most part, he's going to be here to make other people look good. In this case, since he's this over, is beneficial to Rick Boogs, not necessarily beneficial to LA Knight. Now, the positive thing is, they're probably gonna make it work. I mean, it's LA Knight, he's over, and I understand where WWE are probably coming from, but in this case, it's a waste of talent. We always hear WWE talking about how it's always the audience who decide who's gonna get, you know, the spot. Why is LA Knight an exception? It's absolutely mind-blowing to me that he got more TV time as Max Dupree than as LA Knight when he's actually over with the audience. This actually looked really promising. He was in the same segment as The Undertaker. What the heck? Am I exaggerating? Are WWE blind or something? Even in Puerto Rico, LA Knight was one of the most over stars. Now to some positives. I've heard it could be a temporary tag team, which is probably the case. I do believe that. And I can see quite a few funny, interesting segments, LA Knight being annoyed by Rick Boogs, you know, and all that. And yes, LA Knight is going to get some TV time. As a matter of fact, he's getting some TV time next week. It just sucks to see someone naturally, organically getting over and not getting rewarded for that. And again, don't get me wrong, Boogs is a great talent. It's just that there should be better things for LA Knight to do right now. People, you probably saw a video of me talking about WWE theme songs and how they actually improved over the last few weeks or months. The entire Judgment Day have great theme songs, Solo Sequoia, and quite a few more. Well, apparently, that's the plan. There aren't many details available, but there has been some movement in the department responsible for music, according to Twitter insider Boozer Wrestling. Boozer revealed that a lot of revamped themes would take place over the course of the next 3 months. And you would see wrestlers receive new themes featuring brand new music and artists. I personally feel like WWE music already improved. Obviously, it could be better, but one thing that really stands out right here is that it says new themes featuring brand new music and artists. So hopefully that means we're going to get less instrumental theme songs, but more theme songs with like real artists, right? That's what I really miss when it comes to WWE theme songs. They used to work really hard on that, like hiring actual musicians, and we would get absolute bangers that are great to this day. I feel like at a certain point WWE just kinda got lazy with these kind of things. Like, we don't even have Titantrons anymore, entrance videos or whatever you call them. I feel like that was pretty special, like a trailer of a superstar. We don't have unique stages anymore, that sucks. So hopefully WWE are about to change that.
I'm the best in the world.
This CM Punk situation is hella weird. Like, we all know he's coming back to AEW at this point, and there are rumors going around that Tony Khan is making a brand split just so CM Punk could return, because obviously a lot of people don't want to work with CM Punk. So basically we would have two brands. On one brand we have people who can work with CM Punk, on the other brand people who cannot work with CM Punk, the Elite and all that. Tony Khan, simp much? Like, if that's true, obviously that should be very embarrassing for Tony Khan, right? I know CM Punk is important, we all realize that, but making a brand split just because your wrestlers can't work together? Come on, man, you're paying them money. Well, apparently it might not be true. Per the Wrestling Observer newsletter, AEW's deal with the Warner Bros. Discovery for Collision would have happened with or without CM Punk, but WBD definitely wanted him for the new show, which obviously makes a lot sense. Like, I don't know how much I should believe that. It's Wrestling Observer newsletter. They're very often simping for AEW, but of course I get it. CM Punk returning to AEW is a great business decision and I can't wait. Also, congrats to AEW for this, man. That's a major success. A lot of people doubted them, like I wasn't even sure how I feel, right? Like, I don't know how big AEW actually is, but they proved everybody wrong.
Thank you, Trish.
Let's talk about Medusa. She tweeted, "Not done yet, Trish Stratus. Trish has said the women back and turned them into a sideshow after all the work I did to get the women respected and legitimize them as the superstars that they are. Do you really think I literally threw that title in the trash without a plan of longevity and meaning? Trish brought in the blueprint that WWE used for decades that had to be undone by the women who were inspired by men and the women that came before her. Trish made room for the Bella Twins and others, but I built a foundation for the 4 horsewomen." Man, this sounds like a wrestling promo. Like, part of me wants to believe this is fake, right? She's cutting a promo on Twitter. What's happening with that lately, right? Chavo Guerrero said he doesn't appreciate Rey Mysterio using Eddie Guerrero's name all the time, but after everybody started shitting on him, he was like, "I'm kidding, guys. Come on, I'm cutting a promo. Are you that easy, guys? Come on. I'm just having fun right here, guys. Come on. I'm cutting a promo. I'm a wrestler. Yes, we cut promos on Twitter." But then in interviews, he's like, "Yes, I'm cutting a promo, but like, it makes sense, right? Like, I'm actually saying truth, but I'm not." So what Alundra Blaze said right here is absolute bullshit, right? Like, Trish Stratus, let's be real right here, had a lot more influence on the women's division. Like 1,000 times more. One of the most iconic women in professional wrestling. Like, at one point she was the face of the women's division. So part of me wants to believe that this is just some promo she tried to cut. Hopefully. Some dumbass shit, man. And that's all I have for you today. Not a lot of interesting news, but I really wanted to talk about LA Knight because I don't know what is happening right here. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Am I overreacting? Is LA Knight still getting that push? Or WWE are going to waste one of the most over talent right now? Thank you for watching this video. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.